Ready. Ready. Let's fight.
Stipe Miocic is in white, Daniel Cormier in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
I expect Stipe to try to keep this fight on the outside now. Use his length, use his reach, and use his kicks.
Stipe exercising some offensive patience.
Yeah, DC can come in very comfortably because he's not getting his legs attacked, so he can stay at that boxing range and just be quicker than Stipe.
He caught him twice clean there. And there's the single. Stipe's defending it.
There it is. There's his move. That's what he does to everybody. High crotch, head on the outside single. What does he do with it, though?
He jumps up and drops you on your back. There it is. Elite wrestling, the most important skill in all of mixed martial arts, period.
Right now, Stipe's sitting flat on his back, isn't using much energy, but he's looking for an opening to get to a hip and try to use some energy, but he's staying calm right now, so he's not getting too tired down here. DC's not doing a ton from the top either. Just enough to keep Stipe down.
Much was made of Miocic tipping the scales 12 pounds lighter than he did for the first meeting. His corner insists he's not just faster, but also stronger. But in these situations, does give up some weight. One minute to go in the round. Cormier continuing to work offensively inside the closed guard of Miocic.
And now, more importantly, DC knows he could take down Stipe.
And hold him down.
Yep, keep him there.
And he's beating up his body now. It's forcing Stipe to move.
Yeah, Stipe is using his arms, but he doesn't put the feet on the hips until the very last second. Now that they're there, he can create some space. Still getting pushed down onto his back.
Nice up kick a moment ago by Miocic, but on the wrong end of the total strike equation for sure. This fight already now longer than the first meeting.
Right now, DC's just out hustling Stipe in these little transitions that we're seeing
Hammer
here.
fist.
Oh!
Stipe's in real trouble. He's in real trouble.
Yeah, those hurt. Those are heavy.
He's blocking some of them.
Don't grab the fence.
He's blocking some of them, but a few of those hammer fists got through.
Final seconds of the opening round. Big elbows from Cormier. All champion in round one.
Ready. Let's fight.
And man, a tale of two corners. Seemed like a lot of discouragement in that Miocic corner. We'll see if he can respond here in this second round.
There's that jab of Stipe. I'd like to see more of that from him. There's the inside leg kick, but he's got to prod him at the distance. He can't just stand there and wait for DC to give him an opening. DC's fast. He might be 6 pounds heavier, but he's from a different weight class, and he moves fast.
Certainly appeared to have the advantage in hand speed in the first meeting.
Nice knee to the body there by Stipe. This is what Stipe needs to do. Keep that distance, use that reach. And he's got a significant reach and height advantage.
Straight right got through for Miocic.
Kick to the body. There's a couple of good punches by Stipe. This is what he needs. And he can't do that. He can't stand in front of DC.
DC grabs the hands and then he gets past him by throwing a 1-3-2. So he grabs and then 1-3-2. And it's just a little too quick for Stipe to see it.
And Stipe's not moving. He's standing in front of him while this is happening.
Oh, big elbow from Cormier.
Cracked.
And the reason that's possible for DC is because Stipe doesn't throw combinations. There are two punches. That's what you do when people grab your hands. Throw a four-piece combination, body, head. Don't just let him grab. You got to throw.
DC's just dropping his hands and walking towards him with disdain. Look at him. Look at that. I mean, no respect.
Oh!
Landed the right hand.
Yeah, still anybody's round here, coming up on a minute to go.
Oh
Oh!
my goodness. The combinations and the hand speed by DC.
I think the reason we're seeing is DC's just confident in seeing everything. And the way he's mixing his Greco into his punches, he digs for an underhook, comes over the top. This is what he did in the first fight. None of it's looking like a fluke technically here. There's the underhook.
Nice right hand on the ear by Miocic. DC just missing on the uppercut, but he hasn't missed much tonight. Incredibly, DC landing, nearly 80% of his significant strikes here early.
Amazing that Stipe's not throwing any leg kicks. I know he doesn't want to get taken down, but he's not chopping at those legs at all.
Not just that, but he's headhunting a guy who's using his head as bait to pull you into his punches.
Yes.
You got to go to the body of DC right now because he's setting everything up by you chasing his head.
There's a kick.
That's the stuff that will offset DC. Legs and body kicks and shots. DC could do this style fight all day.
Look at that.
Beautiful head kick from Cormier, putting it all together.
Oh my goodness.
That one hurt DC a little.
10 minutes down.
There's some urgency in that corner because they are aware that if Stipe does catch him, he can put him out. And he's been hitting him with some shots, much more than in that first round. They want him to keep his hands up. He was walking towards with his hands down.
That last round was a hard round to judge, Joe.
Yes.
I don't know who you'd give that one to.
Look at that. 1-2 by Stipe. And Stipe seems to have been reignited. He's got confidence.
Yep.
Jab.
Now Stipe starting to mix it up a little bit as he goes inside to that lead leg.
There it is. That's what he needs.
Stipe with the takedown attack. TC with a head kick.
Just mixing that in there adds another dynamic for Stipe, though.
Miocic certainly starting to find the range here as this fight continues.
I'd like to see him throw more jabs.
Cormier lands a couple jabs there. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
That jab's just tagging Stipe up. Just like the first fight, that jab's working all night for DC. There it is. That's what Stipe needs to do, is let his combinations go and stop waiting for DC to fire first.
There's a right hand by DC. And look at this. Stipe with double underhooks.
Nice takedown.
Look at that.
That
Stipe with the takedown. And the knee to the body. Strong round for the former champion.
DC wants to get that takedown back. Bad takes a bad shot. Stipe is able to take advantage of it, get behind him. Not much done with it. Just enough to keep DC sharp.
Cormier continues to be the aggressor and close the distance here. Stipe with a nice counter.
Stipe's very tired. And so is DC. Both these guys, this is a grueling fight.
Huge right
hand by DC.
Stipe might be hurt.
Those are adding up big time, and the low kick is what's setting those up. Get thinking about that leg, and then the punches start landing.
How about the efficiency on the feet from Cormier? Landed 72% of his total strikes.
Oof. DC kind of fights with that Diaz style too, sort of like it's just constant pressure, grabbing the hands, punching through the hand grab, clinching. It's a style that you see in some, but not everybody can use it. DC is very good at it.
And just after Stipe lands a big right, Cormier counters with a couple. Likely 3-0 for the champ.
Come on.
We have arrived at the championship rounds. Round 4.
There's a jab of Stipe. Inside leg kick. pressure from the former champion as he's controlling the center of the octagon now. He's pressing forward.
Perhaps Cormier taking a little bit of a breather here early round 4. Now he engages.
Well, he's taking big, deep breaths. I mean, this is a grueling fight. This is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, tagged him with that left.
So some tactical changes here for Miocic. He has had a good 3 minutes here to start round 4.
Right hand by DC. Oh, again. He is digging, and he goes up top, too, thinking that DC's going to block the one to the body. Oh, right hand by DC.
Yeah, it just seems like Cormier's punches are doing more of the damage. 90 seconds to go in the round. Man, Cormier moves well for a man his size.
Oh, again.
Oh, big shot.
A good right hand. This is a great round for the former champion.
Best round so far for Stipe.
For sure. Look at that. Moving slick.
Yep.
DC knows he's
Oh! Those are...
Oh, no, right hand up top.
Oh, no.
Cormier in trouble. Oh, DC in a world of trouble. He is down.
Oh, that's it.
Stipe exacts his revenge.
Wow.
Miocic is getting the belt back.
Wow.
The entire time he was ahead until Stipe made the adjustments right here to the body. Once you start going to the body, you can't counter. That took everything away, and then that was the end. Stipe was able to piece together the combinations. Bam, right hand, right hand, right hand. 3 right hands in a row, couple uppercuts. Really put DC down. He was ahead up until that on the scorecards. But those body shots just add up. You can't dodge those.
Those were so nasty and so accurate, smooth, and efficient. And he seemed to get stronger as the fight went on. His tactics improved, particularly when he made the adjustment in the 4th round.
It's almost like he woke up.
What a reaction from Marcus Marinelli and the corner. Stipe had a lot of doubters and naysayers coming in. He muted all of that noise and then some. The baddest firefighter on the planet has regained the throne as the UFC heavyweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.